Hello everybody, my name is the Ultimate Watermelon Overlord, also known as Thomas Mann, and welcome back to Princess Evangile! Yes, it's the princess, it's Evangile, it really doesn't make much sense. I don't know, but welcome back to Princess Evangile. And yeah, we're going to keep this cliffhanger off, and we're going to go save Ayaka with Ritsuko. The road led downhill, so it's faster going down. The Guardian's voice was behind us in an instant as we raced down the empty road at full speed. Bitch! Bye-bye! Ah, hello goons. We're in your perspective, which is a bit weird, or are we in Ayaka's perspective? I don't know. He pointed to his rapidly swelling cheek. Yo, you bitch slap him. Good job. They had only tied her up in a perfunctory fashion before. Now the cord bit tightly into her wrists. It was impossible for her to move. She scolded at the man. You better let her go, Messiah's going to fuck you up. She had great confidence in her glare, but the man didn't seem to move in the slightest. Didn't seem moved in the slightest. The goon's boss just wants to GTFO out of here. What, that this place is haunted? Are you sure about that? He tossed him the cell phone. Oh, the goon's boss can't use a phone! Ayaka had been abducted right after she left the store on her way back to the bus stop. She was looking at what she had bought, thinking, this will make Messiah-kun happy, and hadn't noticed the car approaching from behind. Yo, you bought me a gift? Thanks, babe. Then suddenly the car door opened. In the same moment, a hand lashed out, pulling Ayaka-san into the car in a split second. Then the car sped away. Nobody even noticed what had happened. Yo, kidnapping girls is that easy? Fucking hell, I should go do it. I'm joking. Jeez. Her mouth was sealed open with tape and her hands were bound behind her. She was finally starting to get scared. It didn't seem real at first, but the unpleasantness of the tape on her mouth and the pain of the bonds on her wrists were unquestionably real. The sight of the street lamps streaming past the car window only aggravated her fear. She had no idea where they were taking her. After finishing his work, the man who had bound Ayaka had moved from the back to the front passenger seat. Can't just change drivers in the middle of driving. Fucking at least the boss knows. No you fucking didn't. She still sent a text message out. The fucker gave you so much. Oh, fucker. Messiah gave you so much money. Like, how did you go through it? The boss is just kind of a lad. The underling's just a dickhead, really. Oh, fuck her now. Of course you know that's a Vincent uniform, you fucking idiot. The man had been in a rush. Her bonds were loose. Ayaka slowly twisted her wrist around and escaped from the cord. After she sent the email, the slightest movement gave her away, and the boss sent his underling flying back into the back seat. Oh yeah, you're fucked. Messiah's gonna beat you up. Yo, she's going for it.
まあすぐには来ね
You ain't gonna get a ransom.
そのメールの返答は来ているのか。
返答はないっすね。
じゃあまだ見ていないか。真に受けなかったか。いずれ時間はまだあるの。
Don't worry, Aka, I will save you. Their words hit her where she was most sensitive. Of course, that would be the natural conclusion to come to, but why did you send it to Ritsuko? That's a real question. But if not Ritsuko, then who could she have sent it to? She didn't have any particular close friends either. Yeah, because Messiah loves his bitches, you should have sent it to Messiah. For some reason, the face of the boy she had just met popped up in her mind. With that loathsome comment, he pressed the button and held the phone to his ear. You've got to get the pleasantries in, you know, like, oh, good evening, we've kidnapped your daughter. Fucking hell. Her dad doesn't even believe this. You think the dad's gonna believe her? He was polite enough to cover up the receiver while he said that, then pressed the cell phone to her face. Hi, Daddy! Yo, your dad gives no fucks. Had her father confused her kidnappers for friends of hers? Wow. That's a good point, Ayaka. What? You... She goes to an all-girls school! An all-girls school! Did he not even realise that? No, of course he wouldn't. What a fucking shit dad! She goes to an all-girls school! Well, I think you guys are definitely going to get your ransom. I love how his face is hidden by the fucking... Your father's like, bye bitch! Beep.
No, どうした?
なんか切れちまったみたいです。
電話がか?
Yeah, this is getting bad for Ayaka now. They're gonna like whore her out.
なんで?
さあ、なんか相手の野郎全然信じていなかったみたいなんですが。
信じないって言うかよか?
The Coon's boss is like, you fucking serious? What kind of shit father is that?
そうっす。
メールと違ってこっちが喋っているってのにか?
He's like, are you serious? Fucking hell. Yeah, fucking the Goon's boss is a lad. You're not a boy! You have to put girl, it's in my last title! The girl who cried wolf, you motherfucker. Oh my god, underling. Right, that's it. Why are you so dumb? Why are you so dumb? Thank you goons, boss? You're like the best evil person in this game. But that wasn't the only reason. Her family didn't really want her anyway. Whoa! That's savage. Now she's gonna cry. Oh no.
ああもう泣くんじゃねえ面倒なやつだな
おう、教師。タバコ買ってこい。
He's like, oh fuck it, just go buy some cigarettes, mate.
あへえ
Are you gonna comfort her? It's a bit weird, isn't it? I hope they haven't moved. I hope they haven't moved since then. We made it to the house. I parked the bike. I'm really loud, sorry.
ここなんですか?
Oh yeah, you. Yes, Ritsuko. This was my former home. She just looks at us like, Messiah, this is a shithole. This is a fucking shithole, bruh. Yeah.
すごいですね、マサイ様。
Oh, she doesn't know it's my house. I forgot.
だけで迷わず来られるなんて。
Right, Messiah, tell her it's your house. No, I grabbed her by the hand and hid behind a street light.
なんですか?
Shush! Shh. I heard footsteps coming closer. I quickly spun around and pressed Ritsuko-chan's petite body against the wall. Oh god. She was like, whoa, what are you doing to me, Messiah?
んなところで盛ってんじゃねえホテル行け
Let me fuck her. Bye-bye, goon. Sorry, Ritsuko. Thankfully, that was all the underling said before moving on. I'm sorry for putting you up against the wall. Or am I? Oh, sorry. I let her go, then pulled her by the hand again, going in the opposite direction of the underling. I led her underneath the stairs, then turned back to her and explained quickly. This is my house. That guy just now was the kidnapper.
なぜわかるんですか?
Are you serious, girl? Why didn't you know? I've saved 2 girls from these dudes already. He's one of the goons I told you about. He just came out of that apartment, so I'm sure of it. I heard him come down the steps, which means they're on the 2nd floor. I looked up at the apartment. It was a rundown old place, but the rent was cheap, so most of the rooms were occupied. It was your fucking place, bruh. When I lived there, there was only 1 empty room. Right, you wait here, Ritsuko-chan, and if he gets you, I'm sorry.
どうするんですか?
I'm going to have a look inside.
見てくるって。
Yes, not inside your womb. Yeah, I used to live here, so I know a secret way in. Don't worry, I won't let them see me. Just be careful, Ritsuko, because if he rapes you, I'm going to be in big trouble. If it really turns sour, I'll need you to call the police, so just wait here, okay?
わかりました。
Yo, bitch, just call the police right now. Okay, I'm counting on you. I went around to the back of the building, climbed the rain gutter, and slipped in under the ceiling. With the underling gone, the boss pulled a cigarette from his breast pocket and took a long drag of it.
おう、泣くんじゃね
He's literally the best bad guy in a game I've ever seen, in terms of not being that bad.
え。親はなくとも子は育つもんだ。清。あいつもガキん時、実の親に捨てられてな。そういうわしも親には苦労させられたもんだ。飲む、打つ、買うの極道でな。
And now we're going to get his sad backstory. She wasn't sure, but it seemed like the boss was trying to comfort her. He is! He's not that bad! He sat there, his back turned and talking about his own circumstances, but she wasn't listening. It's kind of rude for you not to be listening. Cold tears trailed down to her face. All that she could think of was her family and Messiah.
どうしてマサヤくんが出てくるのかしら?
It's because you were in love with him, like all the girls in the game. She had only just met him after all. It really was strange. But Ritsuko did seem to speak with him a lot. She might have told him about this, and he could come for her.
なんてね。
That was too much of a daydream for even her to believe. After what she pulled on him earlier that day, Messiah was even less likely to believe her than Ritsuko. Oh, girl, you do not know Messiah as a person. He fucking does anything for the girls. Have you seen him? Have you seen what he did? I mean, fuck me, you just wait. Even if he did believe her, there's no way he would go through the trouble to save her. Oh, you're wrong again.
せめてこれをあげるのが済んでからだったらな。
What, your virginity? Got it! Ayaka-san's eyes turned to the logo on the paper bag. Of course, with all that had happened, the contents had probably been crushed.
その頃わしはマグロ船に乗っていた。
Poor goon, boss.
船長が男気のある人でな。
We're just like, fuck his story, we're not listening. Then it happened. The closet screen moved aside just a bit. Ayaka was so surprised she couldn't even speak. It's Messiah.
さっき幽霊がどうとか言っていたけど、まさか本当に？
She froze up, staring at the screen. Slowly, the tiny opening into the blackness. Slowly, the tiny opening into the blackness within grew wider. That is a weird sentence for some reason. She really gulped. In the faint darkness of the interior, a person's face appeared. Shh! I'm gonna knock him out.
いえ、続けてくださいな。聞いていますから。
Oh, this poor goon boss! Please continue. It's like, okay, I'll tell you my life story. I held her finger in front of my lips and quietly entered the room. We're back to Messiah now. While keeping one eye on the boss's back, I crept over to Yaka-san. I undid her legs first, then her hands. It was hard and time-consuming, but the boss didn't notice a thing. Right, if you're going to... Word of advice, if you're going to take someone hostage, don't, just look at them at all times. Don't face the other way and expect them to still be there. Okay, you should probably already know that word. That sounds really dark. I'm sorry. The whole time, Ayaka-san's face was locked in surprise. We can get out through an opening above the closet.
わかったわ。
Ayaka-san reached over and picked up the paper bag that was next to her. It made a slight crackling sound and my heart skipped a beat, but the boss was sitting pretty far away and didn't seem to hear. Now, hurry! Oh, right, that's it. Every fucking episode, we're never going to get through an episode without someone saying right, are they? Are we? Or especially right. Every episode. I returned to the closet and closed the screen again. It was pitch black and all I could feel was our breathing.
どうして？
She's like, how? And I'm like, I'm Messiah, bitch! I got magical powers! I could feel her hot breath against my face. I couldn't tell because of the dark, but she was definitely close. I'll explain later. Anyway, we're getting out of here. The board at the top is loose.
上？見えないわ。
It's right above you when you stand. Just don't bump your head. There was a familiar sound and I felt her slowly stand up.
本当だ。天井裏はうっすらと明るいのね。助かったわ。
You think you'll be okay? Can you make it?
どうかしら。私、尻が大きいのよ。引っかからなければいいんだけど。
I have a pretty big butt. I didn't notice, I've got to admit. Huh? No, not that. I'm asking, can you pull yourself up? It's definitely wide enough. This is no time for joking around.
今のは本気。ねえ、マサヤ君、ちょっと自信ないから下からさせて。
Of course, babe. Got it. I grabbed her hips tightly and lifted her up. The weight against my hands disappeared immediately as Ayaka-san began to support her own weight. Then I followed her into the space above the ceiling and we crawled for the break in the wall. Yes! Or yes! Because it's not quiet anymore. Ayaka-san looked down below, then turned back to me nervously. I mean, you're not athletic, but you're definitely healthy enough. I mean, come on. You'll be fine. Anyway, we don't have a choice. Sure. Sure, but what is this thing? Having readied herself for the task, Ayaka-san stepped outside. Just hold on tight. The rain gutter is pretty sturdy, so you shouldn't have to worry about it breaking. That sort of goes against the whole fucking building. The building's shit. How's the rain gutter sturdy? Bullshit. That's twice Ayaka this episode. You said Messiah's line. I can't believe it. She clung to the rain gutter with her whole body and slowly made her way down. I think it's okay now. But the moment I let my guard down, her foot slipped and she fell to the ground. I quickly jumped down after her. Ritsuko's just like, the fuck? Ritsuko-chan was waiting nervously and constantly looking between the apartment and her watch. It had been 10 minutes since Messiah left her. She knew she should call the police, but she hadn't heard any commotion from the apartment yet. Just then, she saw a figure stumbling towards her. Oh, fuck off. It was the man from before. Don't touch my Ritsuko. Ritsuko quickly turned back to the apartment. That's when it happened. Messiah came around from behind the building with Ayaka leaning on his shoulder. Let's get the fuck out of here! He just sees Messiah like, you seriously? Not you again, motherfucker! The man ran towards him on sight. Ayaka-san... Why did I say san? Why is that so loud? Sorry. Ayaka seemed to have twisted her ankle. There was no way they could escape him. Do it, Ritsuko! Right hook him. The culprit was drawing closer. The moment he was about to pass Ritsuko, she stuck out her leg. Let's go, gal! Oh! Yeah, wrecked you, motherfucker! The momentum that he had built up sent him flying. Ooh. He did a belly flop right onto the pavement, then curled up into a ball where he lay. Damn, poor dude, he's fucking laid out. Oh, sorry. Ritsuko let out the breath she had been holding. She could hardly believe what she had done herself. She realised that, if not for the why can't I speak sometimes? From the boy standing in front of her, she would never have come here to save her sister. Peculiar. There we go. Peculiar. And what would have happened to Yaka then? She'd probably been sold into a sex trade and been terrible. Without speaking of any of those thoughts, Ritsuko looked up at Messiah in awe. Do you like me now, girl? You better like me now, girl, Messiah. Come on, let's go. Oh, I feel so sorry for him. Oh, rest in peace, Goon's boss. Just... Oh, what a poor dude. Press F to pay respect to the Goon's boss. Honestly, I think Messiah should have came back and finished you off. Because you are the worst. I'm sorry, Messiah has plot armor, mate. And I've got a billion girls that'll beat you the fuck up. And I could get the Guardian on you.
そういや、ホヤじゃ大丈夫なのか？
Oh yeah, it's like, wait a second, my boss.
ホヤジ！
Poor dude.
ホヤジ！あの野郎、もう許さねえ！
清志。
なんすか、親父？言いますか？
You dying, boss.
今すぐここから逃げるぞ。いいか、今すぐだ。
Oh, the goon's boss thinks it's haunted.
逃げろって、なんで？
幽霊が神隠ししやがったんだよ。
は？
Oh, yes. Zoom in on that Ayaka face. Screenshot. That's the thumbnail. There was no way that 3 people, one of them injured, could fit on a bike. So we went back on foot. That was a long journey going back on foot. Fucking hell. And we're carrying her. And we've got a face. He's got a face, everyone! He's got eyes and a nose and a mouth. He just looks generic, really.
ねえ、リツコ、その紙バッグの中、ちょっと見てみてくれない？
Oi, Ayaka, what you got for me, babe?
あれ？何これ？なんか中ぐちゃっとしてるけど。ああ、やっぱり。
Oh, look, her face is so lewd.
これ何？ケーキよ。
She got me a cake!
ケーキ？
Thanks a lot.
マサヤくん、ケーキが好きなんでしょ？ラバージュデクールの抹茶ホイップケーキが。
And then this is where Messiah says, I fucking hate cake! Huh?
えって何よ？
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's one of Messiah's famous lines. Huh? No, you're right, but how did you know? I'm pretty sure most people like cake. Lavage de was a high... I can't say that. Was a high-profile cafe. It served good food and good sweets. It was also reasonably priced, so even at the depths of my poverty, I could eat there once a month. Nice.
千穂に聞いたのよ。マサヤくんの好物。
Yo, you are smart. Huh? Why?
だからお詫びの印に決まってるじゃない。
Sorry? He figured it out.
私だって
I'm so sorry for being so loud.
それでお詫びとしてケーキでもおごってあげようと思ったってわけ。そのために今日は外に出たの？
She left school grounds to buy me a cake. What a girl.
そうよ。
What a girl.
めんどくさがりの姉さん。
Ritsuko was like, you could have just gone fucking to delivery, you fucking idiot.
まあ久しぶりに羽を伸ばそうと思ったってこともあるけどさ。でも、ぐちゃぐちゃか。残念。
Oi, fuck off. We're eating crushed cake. I don't give a fuck if it's crushed. Neither does Messiah. Messiah was a poor motherfucker. But it's not inedible or anything, right? If it's not, then I'll eat it!
無理しないでいいわよ。またすぐに買ってくるから。
Oh no, fuck off, girl. I'm eating this cake. No, I mean it.
そう？じゃあ、今食べる？
I mean, I can't. I'm literally carrying you. Yes.
リツコ、貸して。うん。けど、フォークは？
Oh my god, you're so... Ritsuko, you're too posh. Are you serious? Do you have a fork? Get out of here, girl. She's gonna shove that shit in my mouth with her hands. I'm gonna lick them fingers.
手があるじゃない。
Boom! Ayaka knows what she's doing. Ayaka, I can't say her name.
手で？
Ritsuko's like, your hands, you filthy pleb. You filthy plebeian. Ayaka-san rustled again around in the bag, brought forth the cake and held it up to my mouth.
はい。
When I agreed to eat it, I didn't think it would turn into this. But on the other hand, my hands were full. So really, it was only natural. It was the only natural course of action. I feel a little self-conscious though. Then there were her bare fingers. Strange way of putting it, but when I closed my mouth, the tip of her finger remained inside. And you're just like, oh yes. This is a really strange feeling. I think I paid more attention to the taste of her finger than the green tea whipped cake, even though it was flavourless. Not the cake, her finger. This is how lewd this game gets. Fucking finger licking. Whoa, that sounds too sexual. Ritsuko's like, I do not approve of this! He's gonna lick you, clean. I'm so sorry. Ah, yeah. I did feel a little disappointed, but I wasn't about to say that. She's got you again! These girls, they just know what he's feeling. She saw right through me. The ruined shape didn't affect the flavour, so I happily ate all of it. I mean, her massive tits are probably quite heavy. No kidding. I had felt extremely conscious of the softness against my body since the moment I hefted her onto my back. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult to carry her. But Masaya's a fucking tank! That sounds too sexual, stop it. Sure, is your leg feeling better, Ayaka-san? After a while, Ritsuko-chan spoke solemnly. Can I go to the headmistress, and Bitsuki, and maybe Marika? I saved 4 girls! 4 girls! Fucking 4! 4! 4! Yeah, your dad's kind of an asshole. The words sounded hard for her to say. But you can't be a good girl, Ayaka, because that's Ritsuko, and you can't have 2 Ritsukos. It doesn't make any sense. Who else is going to save your fucking sorry ass? Of course it's going to be Masaya. I used to live in that apartment. That's how I knew the secret passage. Yeah, it literally makes 100% sense. Yo, Messiah couldn't give any fucks of what you did to him today. Like, literally no fucks are given. To be honest, I don't mind your mischievous side, Ayaka-san. So, I think, even if this had been a lie, I wouldn't have minded it, so... He's such a cool dude. This episode's getting long. I've got to walk the dog. But, Ayaka-san, you were afraid, weren't you? When I got in there, it looked like your eyes were red. I mean, I'm pretty sure for most people, getting kidnapped is, well, a fucking terrible experience. And you're going to be definitely scared. And if you're not, you're probably lying. They didn't do anything awful to you, did they? Yep, they didn't. which is... I'm not going to say it, it just sounds really creepy and weird. They could have raped her, basically. They missed their opportunity. That sounds so terrible. I'm a terrible person. I'm so sorry. That's good to hear. I hope they get arrested soon. No, the gun's boss is a nice person. Fuck the gondoling. She's learned her lesson for 3 days. Oh, great. That's her charm, Ritsuko. You did not even say anything, so I don't know how you said this line. And now it's May, today, 16th. Yes, good, fun. And we're back. Okay, yeah, we're at a black screen. But yeah, thank you for watching this episode of Princess Evangile. It's been a very good episode, I think. We saved Ayaka. I'm not sure we did. But yeah, we saved Ayaka. And the goon underling is a arsehole. And we got to taste Ayaka's fingers. That was probably the best part. So yeah, thank you for watching this episode of Princess Evangile, and I hope to see you in the next episode. So thank you, and have a nice day.